What brings you guys to New Orleans today?
Well, some half pleasure, half business. I have a conference I have to go to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it today or?
No, it starts tomorrow. So we
Awesome,
came a little bit early.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Where you guys from?
We're from Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Oh, all right. Have you been in New Orleans before?
No.
No, first time?
Yes.
Oh, you guys came at the right time.
Yes, we did.
Okay. So these questions might be a little, I don't know, a little different for you guys.
We'll
you
try.
guys aren't from here, you know, so. So far, how are you guys feeling about the Fried Chicken Festival?
Oh, it's pretty interesting.
Interesting.
What's interesting about it?
Well, it actually is interesting to see all the different flavors and sort of different varieties, local and, across borders, state lines, all in one place.
And just to have the festival around fried chicken. I mean, we have a waterfront where we are, and we'll have a waterfront festival, but it's probably the difference in cultures, or just it's more of a celebrating waterfront and that. But I don't know if I'd ever see a fried chicken festival up there.
Yeah.
But, might be, but then it could be a cohort festival though.
Exactly. More seafood.
Seafood and that, so,
Yeah, this is the
but
home of
it's,
festivals. You never know what you might have a festival about.
Exactly. So celebrating the culture here, which is quite interesting.
Okay.
So.
I don't know if you guys will be able to answer this question, but to the best of your knowledge, what do you think? You guys, I don't know, y'all, how many days have you guys been here?
Couple. We've been here a couple days, yeah.
Okay, just based off that,
Yeah.
what do you think this will be like in 100 more years?
So, I think that, I think it would either be the same or hopefully a little bit better. I mean, I have read, about sort of the up and coming businesses and entrepreneurship opportunities here in New Orleans, and businesses coming down,
rebuilding.
Mhm.
Yeah. So my hope is that the infrastructure would be a little bit more. I don't want to say economically comfortable, because you have so many tourists, so the economy should be good here. But I guess maybe the infrastructure and the economy might look more in line with each other.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say that.
I just knowing what I do and seeing what I see, I don't think it's. I would think it was not going to change drastically as far as the culture and the traditions, and and the mix of cultures that are here, and the architecture. And I think
Right.
it's probably going to stay pretty true to itself.
Right. No, I agree
Okay.
with that. Yeah.
All right. All right. If you had one word to describe New Orleans, what would it be?
I was thinking of that. The first word that came to my mind is eclectic.
Why eclectic?
I don't know. I think because of the different, there's so many different, just different things. I mean, you could walk on one street and see something, and then walk on a different street and feel like you're in a totally different place. So it's very unique.
Yeah.
Like I've not, we've traveled, a bit. I mean, we're not like, I wouldn't say we're well traveled, but we've definitely traveled. And I've never seen anything like this, before.
It's
So.
just the total mixes. I mean,
Yeah.
you get the influences of Spanish and French,
Right.
and the Creole, and it just seems to just. I won't say one isn't overpowering the other, but they're all very distinct and seem to live on, and then just driving. We got lucky enough to have an Uber driver that sort of took us on a tour in.
Okay.
And just seeing the mix of architecture and economic and going back and forth, and then you have that college section,
Mhm.
and that resembles many college towns,
Right.
and then getting back into, coming into the French Quarter and that. So
Yeah.
Okay.
they're pretty diversified.
Yeah.
If you
Definitely.
if there was someone who hasn't been here, like you guys before, if there was someone who hasn't been here, what's something that you would tell them to get them to come in?
I would say to celebrate the diversity of cultures in one area. I mean, it's definitely someplace you definitely want to visit at least once, But yeah, I would just say it's a celebration of diversity.
Yeah. And I would say don't key too much into the reputation of New Orleans from that many times it gets on the outside, that it's
Right.
not just Mardi Gras, and then just to come in, with an open mind and an awareness to absorb, all the different aspects that it has to offer. So we're looking forward to this week just to experience different things.
Right.
I mean, our first lunch, we just decided to go off the beaten path and go to a neighborhood place instead of a tourist place, and that's
Yes.
sort of how we're going to try to
Right.
transcend. So that's what drew. Naturally, we're always drawn to the waterfront, but that's what drew us to the festival here.
Right.
We knew that there was yes, there's going to be tourists, but it seems like it's geared a lot towards the residents of the area, and that's why we came
Right.
south. So.
Yep.
So is there anything that I didn't ask that you might want to add, or any message that you want to give to people in the future that you might want to say?
You better figure out how to spend your tax dollars a little bit better. I mean, all the revenue that comes onto Bourbon Street, you should be able to clean it up in the morning. A little what do you call them? Street cleaning things? Yeah, I'm thinking that the mayor should be able to do that.
Right. But more so, we were talking, I mean, there's naturally, like every big city, I mean, probably now even small cities, there's a homeless problem, and that, we just, I mean, just sitting back on the courthouse stairs, we just watched, and this was an early Sunday morning,
Right.
And then last night we were on Bourbon Street. Just the massive amount of people that this area draws, I mean, I don't know what the finances of the area is, and I know that they're still in a rebuild mode. But I mean, I think there's probably a good amount of money that could go to the better good of the residents of New Orleans.
Absolutely.
And I would just wonder, is enough of that money being
Funneled
back into the community?
Yeah, but it doesn't appear to be right now.
Yeah, I'm sure many people are getting very, very wealthy off of the whole area, and that. I would just hope that enough is being done to funnel it back to the people that are actually need it or doing the work. And
Right.
that, so.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's it. Good job, guys.